Welcome to Madness, my Hatters. In this world, you will find strange tales, twisted adventures, and curious thoughts that dare to challenge the boundaries of imagination. Welcome to Diary of the Mad Hatter.
Okay, so my closing part is gonna be simply put this: there's nothing wrong as far as dating somebody with kids. That's the issue. At the end of the day, the child has nothing to do with the fact that if the man or the woman is going to reciprocate your love or not. Okay, so that has nothing to do with anything. Now, if the child is bad, then yeah, I'd be quick to say walk away. Yeah, but the child ain't got nothing to do with how your significant other loves you or not. That has nothing to do with that. So I always say, look, if she's giving you a chance, take it. If he is open to everything, take it. I mean, you don't waste a potential good thing over insecurities. That's my whole thing.
Or be so stuck on boundaries that you can't be open-minded for different possibilities. I'm gonna say, everything is based off preference, but us talking about these things don't make it set in stone that this is what society thinks or this is how things should be. This is how we feel it should be. He has his reasons in which he explained why he wouldn't date or he doesn't prefer to date women with kids. I definitely say I cannot date men with younger children, and the reasons why, you know what I'm saying? And she like you and your kids.
Well, I would just say, like, if you, for me too, I gotta say, because I think the reason why people be stuck too, because it's like a package deal. If you know somebody got kids, like, if their kids not grown, then you need to either get along or something has to happen. Because if they're not grown, then you got a whole other situation. Now, if they grown, it don't matter if they like you or not. But once they're kids and shit, it's kind of something there, because you are like a package deal. Now, you got to accept them both. You got to be down to be stepdaddy. You need to be ready to play that part. So, in a situation, if they're young.
Right, but even if they're young, please understand, like I said, the misconception is we're not looking for you to do your part.
You don't have to take care of my kids.
But do your part.
You don't have to be here, but if I bring you in here, and now you in the house, you know what I'm saying, and you taking care of my kids and things, because I can say, because it took me a minute to trust my ex-husband around my son, before I stepped stepdad. He was really good and really loved him, but it still took me a minute. I was still looking in the corner. I was still checking. I was still sneaking around that corner.
As you should have.
I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know, you got to be ready, because if you don't even like kids, woo! Because there are people that I had a person, he didn't like kids. We were talking about we was going to be together, right? 2 days. Like, I seen how my son walked up to him, tried to play with him. He was like 1, 2, and he tried to play with him. And I seen how he acted. It was done.
Yeah.
It was done. It was so quick done. Like, I don't even know the nigga was digging me down. Okay? But that shit, when he seen my son the first time, it was a done deal. Because I was like, oh, he didn't have any kids yet. Now, turned around, he turned out to be a perfect daddy. He probably got 5 or 6 kids now. I started seeing him be in a daddy mode later once he started having his own kids, but he wasn't in daddy mode. He didn't know how, because he didn't have to be in daddy mode. I didn't need him to be in daddy mode, but he didn't want to play with me. Like, if he come up, you got at least kind of, do something. He up in your face. He was like, I was like, oh shit, tight, this ain't gonna work.
But now that you said that, let's bring up the topic of people who do not want kids whatsoever, because they are a part of this when it comes to dating. And people will not date motherfuckers with kids. And I do think that in them cases, they need to find like-minded people who do not want children.
But in this day and age, a lot of youngsters, they don't even want them.
You know what? I used to, again, when you close-minded, you ignorant to facts, and you really don't understand shit because it's not you, you tend to judge. I had a couple that friends, they were my friends, but they're been a couple for a long time. No children whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? And me and my old friends would question them as if I had the fucking space to do that, the audacity of me. To be like, wow, how come you don't have one kids? What about him? What about her? How come you ain't? It's not my business. And they were saying that.
I just bring kids into this world.
And I couldn't fathom.
I heard that a lot of times.
Right. I couldn't fathom that you really are not
somebody that don't want no kids.
Yeah.
Our last lady doesn't want kids.
Yes.
And I know said friends.
Yeah.
I know said friends.
Y'all want to bring them into this world today. I mean, our world is shit.
Right. And also that
you gotta worry about these kids. I don't want to bring them either.
Right. And there are some people who actually want to fucking live their lives.
Right. Right,
with just each other. So you can't be mad at
that. So
they
out there, so you don't have to be a step parent.
You don't.
Yeah, they happy, I'm happy.
Whatever your preference is at your current circumstances. Yeah, exactly. And so, you know, again, being more mature and realizing that people have their preferences and everything. I understand, shit. Do you? I'm not mad at you, shit. If you ain't got to go through the trials and tribulations, go ahead. If you ain't got to worry about if this motherfucker would end up being a baby daddy or whatever, yeah, that's enough.
Oh, he's going to go a little more.
Yeah. But the fact is, you know, everybody has preferences. Everybody has circumstances. Again, I could be in this space today and 2 years later be like, God damn, I want a baby. I mean, shoot me if I do. Slap the fuck out of me. I will not even look at you twice. But it changes. And it all depends. So, you know, dating, whether we would understand, it's not, right. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's what you prefer. And don't be hesitant to say what it is you prefer. Don't sit there and try to deal with somebody knowing that
don't force shit.
Yes. Because it's gonna make both of y'all unhappy.
Yeah.
Everything forces a fuck up.
Put that shit on the table from day one. I don't want kids. I really don't want kids. How old are your kids?
And don't come in here after I said I didn't want kids 2-3 months down the line, 6 months down the line. Motherfucker, they said.
I don't try to change that. You ain't God.
Go find somebody that wants. Because there's people out here that don't want and they're cool with that. They want to live their life, travel, spend their money. They don't want to deal with this shit.
And see, and that's an amazing point that you brought up. So another long-winded point here. Let me cook. I refuse to date anybody who doesn't want kids. Right? That's just my thing.
Right,
just like how Big Sis doesn't want anybody who wants children, which is a valid point. And I believe both of our points are valid. And here's why. Because first off, let's just say, we'll just use my position. For example, if I get with a woman who doesn't want children, and now one of us is gonna have to fold. One of us gotta fold. One of us has gotta give in. Something's gotta give. So if I'm the one who gives in, I'm gonna grow resentful because I do want more children, and I'm deciding I'm doing things that she wants to do, and that does kind of make me look weak as a man because I'm the one that's supposed to be in the position of we're going on my program, right? But for the most part, I'm gonna grow resentful because I'm gonna grow resentful for the simple fact that I'm not getting what I want. And let's just go flip that around.
And cheat and do something and get you a baby.
It's a catch-22.
It's a catch-22.
Because you know what? I know a friend. She was done. She lost the baby. She lost 2. She said she was done after that. He still was ready. So eventually, he ended up dead. He did his thing and he had a baby. Brought that baby into their house and now they cope. She's the stepmom to this baby he fucking had because she didn't want to do it.
And think about and see, motherfuckers gotta think about how they treat motherfuckers when they got kids too, because that resentment that they have for you, they'll take it out on your kids.
And then that goes the reverse way. So in the event that you meet a guy, you know, that wants children, in the event, hypothetically, not likely, a scenario that you give in and you decide to give this man a child you clearly did not want because you made that position clear. You might learn to love this baby again, but you don't hate this motherfucker.
Well, let me tell you, in my circumstance, I ain't gonna hate him because he's gonna be dead. I'm gonna let you know from the get-go. Anybody that
the point being,
no, because if you get me pregnant, you got to go. You got to call the preacher. You got to call everybody. You got to get the funeral arrangements. Because the way that these two decide, if you fucking get me pregnant,
I'm
you got
giving
to
a man that baby. If
okay,
I ever get pregnant
the point being,
there you go.
He's gonna be like Trey. He's gonna be a single dad.
The point being is that
I'm gone.
In the position where you're not trying to kill the mofo, you gonna be really freaking resentful because it ain't what you want.
I'm gonna resent that. I'm behind bars.
Well,
we don't need no resentment.
Yeah, we don't.
So
need that.
you don't need that. So it's better that. And I tell guys this all the time. If it's not something you want, you don't need to put so much emphasis, so much attention toward it. Don't put attention towards something you don't want or something you do not desire.
There's plenty of motherfuckers out there that are on the same wavelength as you. You don't want kids, cool. Fuck with people who don't want kids. Let that shit be known up front. Don't fucking hide or pretend or try to think that you have the power to change anybody's mind. Don't try to compromise it because that never works out in the end. And also, make sure that whatever you do, when you decide that you're going to blend families and cohabitate as their parents, that you are being mindful of your children. Okay, so what we gonna do now is wrap it up because we done gave y'all some hot fire.
Yeah, hot fire.
Okay, and this is definitely gonna have to, we're gonna have to do this again. We definitely gonna have to bring you back.
Oh yeah, you know, Matt Hatter always coming. He's gonna
he ain't got no choice. He's my brother.
He's the only one we can't trust these niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can trust
So
him.
yeah, I hate to say it because you know last time you asked what happened.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's let that go. Let's wrap it up. Trey already did his little last. What you got? I ain't got nothing for y'all.
Well, I think we just wrapped that up. So we love y'all. Thank y'all.
Happy
Welcome
New Year.
to the new year. 2025 is about to be off the hook. Bad bitches all day, every day. We about to give y'all some hot fire. We about to come and give y'all the visuals. We about to do a lot of different changes. And also you might see me help other YouTubers.
Right.
Actually, they about to help me right now. We're about to do. Damn, I forgot the name of the video.
But either way, thank you guys for watching. And
Right.
again,
This has been episode 26.
and this is what she said. Once again, I'm your girl, Sugar Brown.
And you know I'm Chocolate Tie.
And as the Mad Hatter always says, kindness is free, and I'm cheap as fuck.
Hey.
Enjoy your day. And what she said was, stay mad, my Hatters.
All
Stay
right.
mad, my haters.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
All right.
For watching this clip in this collaboration with What She Said. Be sure to check out the other clips for the entirety of this video will be released soon. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out What She Said and the other clips from the full video. Till then, stay mad, my Hatters.